Welcome to Mark's Motorsports and Farming channel. I am currently at one of the farms that I rent, and it's been plenty wet lately, as you can tell from the last few videos I've done. But this farm has water everywhere yet. In fact, the trench that I showed you last fall in this particular portion of the farm where we were trying to fix is also underwater. In fact, you can even see a little bit. It's been running across the surface a little bit here yet. And yeah, it looks like the landlord might have tried to drive around in here or something. These ruts were not here the last time I looked at it. But again, it goes to show you how wet it's been in basically the whole state of Minnesota, but more so the areas west of the metro, like where I'm at. But yeah, certainly a big factor in the problem is that the lake that you see here, if I get through these trees, yeah, lake level here is still very high yet. In fact, come over here, the tile outlet that's supposed to drain that pond I showed you in the beginning of the video is well underwater. You can't even see it. Whereas last fall when I made that video on all the drainage stuff we're trying to do out here, the outlet was still underwater, but you could see it. Where now you look, you cannot see it at all. And then I will try to look for the outlet where it's supposed to drain, where the lake is supposed to drain a little bit later on. But other than this far back, I'd like to see if there's water coming out of the line that we were able to do completely. And I'll have to do a little bit of walking here in order to get to that. Almost tripped and fell on a stick here. There. Now that won't happen again, at least not from that particular stick, because I just threw it off. Yeah, the area that I'm walking here is, I've been cutting it for hay, because it serves as an access to a bigger area of meadow. That if it's not too wet, I'm able to get in and cut for hay, which that has not been the case the last couple of years, or maybe even 3 years. No, the last 2. Yeah, 3 summers ago I was able to cut it all. If I remember right, that is. But yeah, I know for sure last summer it was always too wet for me to get to that particular meadow with my equipment. There, we're starting to get closer now to the area I want to look at. I don't think there's too much water standing in this little ditch. Further over from me, there is a little bit, and up this, and up the way there to the south, there's, see, a little spot where there's water standing. Excuse me for that, guys. You know how that goes sometimes. You just have to do it. This should be working. I can't really tell for sure if it's, you know, if it's open up, you know, if it's opened itself up, the tile, I mean, since we put it in last fall here. But right there is the outlet that we put, and that would still be open enough to run into the lake here. So I'll give you a little better view of the lake. That area I showed you at the beginning is also supposed to drain into that lake, but the outlet has been submerged underwater the whole time, which we're working with the landlord to try to get fixed. And if for some reason we still can't get it fixed to where it drains in a timely manner, then we may end up having to put a little concrete holding tank of some sort nearby, and then having an electric pump and pump the water over to the lake. One idea that the landlord had here, which I have seen a few places where people have been doing that, and from what I can tell, they've been managing to get in where they're doing that. Yeah, I guess the tile hasn't quite opened itself up, so to speak, because it looks like there's standing water between all this grass. You know. There we go. That should not be there, especially with tile there. But I guess it does take a little time for the tile to open itself up, so to speak. You know, after being freshly installed, like we did with it last fall, that you saw in the video I did, draining excess water. We just put that line in this past fall there, so have been years where it's taken its time to open itself up, like I'm talking about, to where it allows for the water to get sucked into it and go through the tile and exit wherever the outlet is, which in this case is an opening right into the lake. Now back to addressing the little pond in the field there that I showed you at the beginning of the video. Once I walk back here, then hop in my car and start now I'll try to find the outlet where the excess water from the lake is supposed to exit. Yeah, basically on the way out of this property, where we'll be stopping and looking for it. Because the landlord did look at, the opening from the lake. It seems to be running into that. And then he also thought he saw where it was exiting that outlet and into the ditch where the excess is supposed to go. Once I get up to that area, then look for it a little bit and try to show you guys. Yeah, I'll at least be able to show you the ditch, but I don't know if I'll be able to find the outlet or not yet. I was out here about 10 days ago, I'd like to say, and could not find that outlet, so I mean, who knows? As deep as that water is, there could be ice holding up too. I mean, I guess it has been known to be slow, but I don't know why it would be that slow. I just gotta get past this water here somehow. Yeah, I don't remember seeing water standing in this little strip where I've been cutting hay. Yeah, I guess landlord or one of the family members must have tried to do something here and had trouble getting their skid loader out. If you look closely enough, you'll see the little marks from the edge of the bucket on the skid loader, trying to sit in there prying it out. Figure I'd get away from the water again. It's certainly familiar to me. I've had to do that enough times already myself. Yeah, there's the area that we're trying to drain. I don't remember having this big of an area either since the very first year that I started renting here. probably end up having to leave that big area and just see how much of the rest we can get. Yeah, right in front of me, I'd probably get a planter with, but it's probably as close to the noodles we can get. All the other years, except for the very first year that I started renting here, I've been able to drive through this whole area with my equipment, but so far this year is not looking that way. So hop in my car here and try to see if we can find that outlet where the lake's supposed to drain into. There, now we're on our way to try to find where that water's supposed to drain. I know, like I said before, I know I'll be able to show you the ditch, but cannot guarantee at this point that we'll be able to find the actual outlet. Although I was able to last fall, but last time this spring that I was here, I did not have success in finding it. I'll have to put gas in this car, you know, once I'm done with this video here. Yeah, this ditch here, you can tell right now, it's full of standing water there, so there, I think I found a spot where I can get across. There we go. Yeah, the area where it's supposed to come from is to the south there, where the lake actually is, and it's supposed to come under this road. Yeah, somebody put a culvert in there at some point. I'm not 100% sure why. And that outlet is supposed to come out into this little ditch that's here. Yeah, there's a little bubbling going on, so maybe that's why the landlord might have thought that was draining. Yeah, I'm not really sure how exactly it could drain effectively when this little ditch is so this full. And even though we've had a fair amount of rain lately yet, should still, you know, this should not be nearly as full as it is, you know, from what I've seen in the past. And you should be able to see the outlet. You know, there's one that comes from the lake like I was talking about, and then there's another one, I think about where that fence post is, that's supposed to drain stuff to the west of here. So yeah, the outlet that we're supposed to see, or that we know is there, appears to still be covered with a lot of water yet. So like I say, who knows? There could easily be ice under some of this water yet. You know, for all I know. I mean, there's that much water there to where it still can't melt that ice, or you know what the case may actually be. I have no idea. I'm only guessing about the idea of having ice there yet. Yeah, things should, you know, should not be this full. So you know, this is supposed to go under a blacktop road that's there, and into a different lake. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure what the holdup is, what's causing everything to be this slow. So there you go. It's kind of an update on the water drainage project we have going on here. I tried to do a little field work at home before making this video, and luck ran out at the end there, and you know I'll do a video on that. You know that you'll hopefully see a day or two after this one now. So there you go. Thank you guys for watching my videos. I certainly appreciate that. Be sure to hit the like button, and if you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And after you subscribe, there's a bell icon to the right that you can click and get notified whenever I post a new video. So might be a good idea to click that too. You know, help you follow the channel a little bit more, or a little bit closer for that matter. And so like I say, you know, If you haven't already, please subscribe, Yohan. I want to, you know, keep growing this channel however I can. So thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you later.